okay for a 5-year-old to be scared of ghosts, but it's silly for a 10-year-old to believe in them, so I won't. No matter how much the noises make me want to hide under the covers with him. But it's not just the noises that make this house feel strange. It's the people in it too. There's a boy called Travis who doesn't speak. He's 11, tall and skinny, and looks like an elastic band that's been stretched too far. His teeth stick out from under his lips because of the big silver braces on them. His mouth looks like a builder has tried to squeeze lots of bits of metal scaffolding inside and didn't know when to stop. Most of the time he just stares at me with his huge grey-brown eyes that stick out like ping-pong balls. I don't like people staring at me. My cheeks turn bright red and it makes me feel like running away. But he keeps doing it, even when I stare back at him. Then there's Ben, who has huge fluffy black hair that looks like it's been put on his head by a giant ice cream scoop. He's 10 years old, like me, with bright brown eyes that look like they're asking you a million questions, and a shiny round pimple on his left cheek that he keeps poking when he thinks no one is looking. He always wears a Newcastle United hooded jumper the wrong way round and eats popcorn and crisps from inside the hood as if it's a bowl. Ben says strange things and asks me lots of questions, as if he's a detective on a TV show and I'm a criminal. Questions like, "Hey, why are you here?" And, "Do you guys need to get adopted too?" And, "Holy big fat goalie, Anaya, don't you like fish fingers? Can I have him instead then?" I hate being asked questions, almost as much as I hate being stared at, especially when I don't know the answers and my voice isn't working. So whenever he asks me anything, I just look at the floor and shrug. Finally, there's Sophie. Sophie's 13, which makes her the oldest out of all of us, but she's still shorter than Travis. Sophie has long, straight, bright red hair and exactly 27 brown freckles across her nose. I counted them as soon as I met her, because I like freckles. I think freckles and stars look nearly the same, all tiny and fiery, and it's fun to see what shapes you can make out of them. I wish I had freckles, but I don't. Not even a single one. If Sophie and me were friends, I'd tell her that her freckles make the shape of a blue whale or a ship with 3 sails, depending on which way you connected them. But Sophie doesn't like me or Noah, so I don't think I'm ever going to be able to tell her that. I know she doesn't like us, because whenever Mrs. Ayuchuku isn't looking, she gives us lots of "I hate you" stares, and narrows her eyes and grits her teeth. Getting one of those stares always makes my hands and feet go ice cold. Mrs. Ayuchukwu is the woman who owns the house we're all living in, and is one of the strangest grown-ups I've ever met. She wears lots and lots of necklaces and beads and bracelets so that whenever she moves, she makes clunking noises like marbles moving inside a bag. She also smiles so much that I think her cheeks must hurt all the time. I've never seen anyone smile as much as she does. Most of the time I have to look around to see what she's smiling at, because usually you need a reason to smile. But Mrs. Ayuchukwu doesn't seem to need one. When I first met her, I thought she was Ben's mum because they have the same kind of hair, all big and bouncy, and the exact same colour skin. She has bright pink, shiny lips and wears lots of glitter around her dark brown eyes, and her accent makes her sound as if she's half singing and half telling you off. I don't know if me and Noah like Mrs. Ayuchukwu yet, but we have to try. And we have to try to make her like us too, because she's the only one who can keep us together now that everyone else has disappeared. That's what a foster mum does. They keep kids like me and Noah together when their mums and dads have disappeared. I never knew what a foster mum was until 2 nights ago. I had a real mum until then, so I guess I never needed to know. But when Mum left, a tall woman in a black suit and 2 policemen came and said we had to go to a foster home so that we could meet our new foster mum. I didn't like the sound of a foster anything. They sound like pretend things, things that try to make you believe they're yours when they're not. Noah didn't like the sound of them either and began to cry and scream and hiccup straight away.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.